Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my Agenda 52 planner, which is the one that I use for my YouTube channel. And I've got some things here that I'm going to be using. And on one of my videos, I had a suggestion that I'm going to try today. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing it, but as I have said before, I do not mind suggestions. I do welcome them, but that doesn't mean I'm going to use them, That's what I'm saying is, it may not work for me, but it'll work for you, that kind of thing. But she had given me, her name was Kathy, what was her last name? Well, it doesn't really matter, but anyway, I do want to know. Anyway, she had left a comment. Her name is Kathy, spelled the same way mine is, and she had left a suggestion on how to save your ring binders from getting worn out faster. So I do that every week. I take out the pages every week and I have to open and close, open and close. Well, she suggested to take, these are the pages I'm going to have to use. So I don't know why I started this without doing the other part. Let me just go ahead and do the other part. Let me show you. This is what last week turned out like. I don't have it in frame, sorry. That's the way it looks. I think it turned out great. And I'm going to scoot this over. This is this week that we're currently in. And that's some notes for next week. Because I've already got 2 videos ready to go. So her suggestion was to snip with a small pair of scissors the holes just a little bit. You don't have to do it a lot, but to snip them so that you could pull them in and out easily. And please, Kathy, if you are watching this video, tell me if I'm doing this wrong, because if I am, I will wait for your comment before I do any more. Because if I'm doing it incorrectly, I don't want to do it again. I think I have seen others do this before though. But you snip those little things. You can't even tell they're snipped really. But that way you can, and you would do the whole book from the beginning. That way you can just flip the pages. And you can take them out like you would a disc planner. Now, if you're afraid of this, first of all, don't do it. If you're afraid that it's going to weaken it too much, use some hole protectors like I do with my my faith journal. But I said I would try it. We're going to see if I like it and wait for her to let me know if that is what she meant. That's the only thing I can think that she might have meant. I'm pretty sure that's what she meant. So, let's get on to this part. I'm going to be doing the week of the 16th through the 22nd of October. And I have not gotten any date covers out yet. I'm probably just going to use these over here. And I have not gotten out any boxes because, for whatever reason, I just wanted to get started with the other part. Don't know why. But, I mean, I know why, because I wanted to do it and to see it. But it does make a lot of sense to help you take them in and out and not have to open the binder over and over and over. Because the more you open it, the more it's going to wear out. And I have been using that one. This is my, I think I've used it, this is my 3rd year that I've used it. I'm not quite sure. This is a leftover set of, I'm going to do them like this, just because. Do them sideways this time. This is leftovers from a kit from somewhere. I don't remember right now where. Oh, please be cut. Are you not cut? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the ones that I know are cut. Then I'll fight with that one in a moment. But I'm also going to be using some other leftovers from if you watched my Big Happy Planner video, you know that I used a kit from Grand Plans that she had graciously given me. She had gifted to me. And I used it, and I'm going to use some of it in this one too. It's so pretty that I just wanted to use it. And if I have enough left over, it'll probably travel to my faith planner too. I don't know if I love the way I'm doing these, but I'm not changing them. I'll figure it out before the week's over, right? If I hate it or love it. Why is the one not cut right? The one number. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to get this off. Okay, so I did get that off. And what I did is I just cut it out. I'm scooting y'all in a little bit. I cut it out with my tiny scissors, and then I took it off the backing and put it down. That way, I didn't sit here forever wasting you guys' time. Okay, so I am going to be covering up this up top and getting rid of all of it with some leftover sticker paper, like I have done lots of times, but this time I'm just going to try to use one. But then again, it's going to be a different color up top. This paper is not as, it's kind of got a yellowish tint to it for whatever reason. Let me see if this one is a little, yeah, that one's a little better. So it is a little long, or a little tall too, but I'll just get my paper trimmer and cut that down. Well, I could probably use my mind here, or use my brain, and do it a little bit more sensibly by measuring it a little. May not be perfect, but we're not looking for perfection. I'm just going to get it close as I can, and I can line it up. This paper trimmer has a wire on it. I don't know if you can see the wire. I'll try to show you in a moment. But it has a wire on it that you can line up your paper with. That did not cut at all. What happened there? I didn't push it the right way. Okay, so let me try to show you what I'm talking about with the wire. On this, like right here, see that little wire? My hands look awful. Let me stick a piece of paper under there. Okay. See the wire that is right there in the middle? It goes all the way up and down this. And you're able to line up, you still can't see the wire that way. You're able to line things up a whole lot easier. There we go. And it makes cutting paper a lot easier. It's a Fiskars, and no, I'm not trying to sell you this. I'm just saying I like it better. Fiskars has been around for a long time. It's a good brand for scissors and things, from what I have discovered. Alright, this is the piece that I cut. I hope. Yeah, it is, because it doesn't have that black background on it. And I'm going to take this background off. Maybe this is still lined up. And this is not going to cover that completely. You'll still be able to see it. So I do want to do a little white out. And some of you might be thinking, well, if you're using the whiteout, why are you using the sticker paper? Because the whiteout's not that pretty. It's just not. And the sticker paper will make it to where it doesn't look so weird. Y'all remember when I was so weird about the Tombow? When I wouldn't call it whiteout? Now I'm just calling it whiteout all willy-nilly like a crazy lady. I mean, that's what it is. But, you know, I'm weird about brands. If it's a brand, I want to call it the right name. It's just me. But other people do it, and I'm like, okay. Okay, so I'm going to try to line this up with this line on top. So you can still see the line. I'm not taking away from that part, I hope. Put that down. And I bent that where it needs to go to, like, folded it on itself, because I need to cut that. So I have moved everything around, and now I don't really know where I put my little cutting mat. I do need to figure that out. So I'm going to use this to cut on that line right there. Hopefully, let me turn it around towards me a little bit. I probably need to get my reading glasses too. It might help. I can't see the line I just made. It's so sad. Okay. That's my slice tool, if you're wondering what that was. It's a little ceramic blade on it. And it doesn't cut you, but it cuts paper. And you can cut through one sheet of paper without too much trouble. You just have to be careful not to push too hard, because you can go through multiple sheets, but it's just, I feel safer using it than I did an X-Acto knife. An X-Acto knife is too much, it's too sharp, it's too scary. It's like, I don't want to use that. I did cut this a little bit wrong, so I'm trimming that just tiny bit. Probably wouldn't be able to even see it was there, but it's just a little, a smidgen, as Jeff would say, of paper there that I don't want there. Okay, now let's get to the actual showing you what I'm going to be using. This is part of that kit. It did not have a name. She didn't tell me a name, but I'm going to use some of it, and I'm going to go ahead and put these two full boxes down. This was made for a big happy planner, so it is larger than what, actually this needs to go over to there, so I don't want that showing through if possible. And hopefully I got it in the right place. But I'm going to use these two big boxes with the seams. And then I'll use some of those others. Let's see, do I want to come down here? I think I do. Yeah. Okay. And I'm not going to take away all this gray, the grid down here. I'm just going to get rid of that darker line. I'm not really worried about the gray parts. Okay, so there's that. And then I have all this deco at the bottom that I can use for decorating, but I do need to go ahead and figure out my boxes and if I want to use any washi up top. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my box with a bunch of my different washi in it. Now there are no pinks in this. There's a bluish slate gray maybe, orange, browns, like tans and browns, a little bit of black. So I don't want to get a lot of colors like that. I do have this skinny washi, but I was trying to see if I have anything that is not the skinny washi in this box. I don't see anything. So let me grab my ball box. I don't think I'm going to have much in it either, because it's mostly like darker colors and stuff, and this is a lighter colored kit. I have some that are animals. I could use that. This I could use, but I'd be bringing in other colors, which would be fine. There'd be no problems with that. Maybe I will use the cute animals because they're just cute, and it is outdoorsy. This is some that I got from Dollar Tree, actually. It's not like regular washi. It's totally different, and I keep saying and I'm driving myself bonkers. I can't stand it when I do that, but I just do it all the time. Everybody does it. I don't know of anyone who doesn't do it. And I know it is a verbal pause, but I don't like it when I do it. I don't like it when someone else does it too much either. So it's like, but I can't say anything because I'm doing it myself. And the whole reason you do it is because you can't think of what you're really trying to say. It's natural process of words coming out of your mouth. It's just something that drives me bonkers, that we all do. Or most everybody does. Alright, I am going to see how this looks kind of up top. I'm going to not put it right on top. Like, normally I would layer it like that. But I want to kind of go up a little bit. Maybe up to the top. See how that looks. See if I like it. If I don't like it, I don't have to leave it there. That's not perfect. That's just kind of there. Is it going to bother me that it's separated? I think it will. I really do. I really think it's going to bother me if it's separated. So maybe I should try to find another color or another type of washi. There I go again. This one has a lot of red and stuff, which now I've put that pink bunny down, so what difference does that make? I don't know if this may be too wide. The background would work though, and I could just cut it off the top. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that, and I'll just cut off the top part. I'm going the wrong way. This is an older washi that I've had for a very long time. It's very ornery too. And I probably just need to use it up as much as I can, because I've been using it for several years. But I'm going to leave it on my desk. Alright, so I'm going to take these two and I'm going to stick them together. This might be a huge mistake, but I want to try to get both of them at the same time. Okay. Oh, I still didn't get it. I got too nervous and I left a little tiny sliver of it there. I should have just done it one at a time. I didn't really want it to be sticking on my scissors. That's alright though. We learn as we go, right? We learn as we go, and we learn what not to do next time. Even though most likely I'll try to do it again next time. Alright, so there's that washi. I may grab the washi again, the top one, and put it somewhere down here too. I left it on my desk anyway, so I have it right here. So let's go ahead and see about some box stickers, because I do need boxes. I always need boxes to write my videos down. I'm going to go to my reusable sticker book. This is the one I got from Michael's a year or two ago. It was on clearance, and I think it's Creative Chic Designs. They don't sell them there anymore. It's like an 8.5 by, it's like the big Happy Planner size. It's huge. So you might be able to find it on their website. I don't know. You might be able to find this size on Etsy or on Amazon. There's lots of options to find different ones. I know that I have some that are from Amazon that are the bigger, the smaller ones, not the bigger ones. So I do have some of those, so you may be able to find them. I just don't know. I just found this one. It was on clearance. It was the very last one they had in the store. There may be others, though, that you could find at the store that are this size, that are different brands. And then I just put my leftover stickers in it. I just stick them in, and I could probably use these truck ones because that color is almost in that, and that it's in that. So I think I will use the truck ones if I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. For my regular video, my daily video, I'll use this. And any of you who are new that are watching my videos for the first time, for the month of October, I am doing something different than what I normally do. I'm doing like Croctober, and I'm doing a crock pot meal each day, or a crock pot dish each day. It's not going to be like that all the time. I do not cook in every single one of my videos normally. It's just for October that I'm doing this. So if you're new and you're watching all of them, please don't expect that. I do cook often, but not every day. Now, one of the reasons why, glad I looked at that. One of the reasons why I decided to do that is because of my back issues that I've been having, and it has helped me to not have, I may not even have anything to share with y'all because I'm not cleaning like I normally do. And when I say that, my house is still being cleaned, but I'm having a whole lot of help from my husband and son. They are doing a lot of the, like, mopping, and they're doing the vacuuming, some of it. They're helping me with just lots of things that I normally would try to share with you guys, and I kind of stopped sharing that as much whenever my back started giving me so many issues. And you guys, I keep you updated on my regular videos of what's going on. I try to anyway. So there's that, just in case you have not seen those videos and you are wondering, well, why? Like, if you're watching all the way into September and if you were watching in September and then you watch into November and you're like, wait a minute, why aren't you doing the stuff you were doing? That's why. Alright, this is for my planner videos. I do 3 a week. I probably should do a smaller box. Yeah, I should probably do a smaller box because this is going to be too big for this one. And if I put music in a video, I write it down too. So let me see if I can find smaller boxes in here that I have that match. Okay, here we go. These will work. Because I only do 3 little videos. 3 videos that are planner related normally. Now, if it's the first of the month, I do a monthly plan with me in this planner and in my Big Happy Planner. And starting in January, I may be doing it in my faith planner because I'm going to be changing things up a bit. I still have not got that one completely figured out though. Don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. So, this is what I want to do now. I'm going to get that book back because I shouldn't have put it away. I want to grab one of these. Let's see, let's grab this one maybe. And I'm going to grab this. I keep these little pieces of, this is from sticker sheet. It's just a little piece off of one. I keep it to do things like this so that I won't have to stick it down until I'm ready onto the page. I'm going to use another little leftover from, actually from one of Fran, who is Grand Plan's creator. She's the one that has that shop. I'm going to go ahead and just use one of her leftovers to create a little spot for, like, I do either this week to do or remember or something, or important or something like that on this area at the bottom in the notes part. I'm trying to get this kind of in the middle. Okay, so I stick that on there and I layer it, and then I have that, and then if I need to write anything down I will, and then I stick this back at the front of my reusable sticker book. I have a larger one in here too, and I just keep them there just in case I need it. Alright, so now back to decorating. I'll decorate a little bit on the days that don't have anything. I'm not going to do a ton because I may end up doing a video with music or something. And see, this already has the three, all three of these have something, but you can't really see it much up here. But I don't want to cover up the little animals up there, so I'll just stick that there. Why am I putting everything on one side? Okay, it's fine. I'm going to stick to that since I started it. And I'm going to be using this same kit in my faith planner too, or faith journal, scripture writing journal, whatever you want to call it. I'll put in, so I'll put a leaf there, flowers, flowers, flower. Probably shouldn't have put the leaf there, but I wanted something smaller. Maybe this vase with the little flower arrangement, that's cute. I kind of want to change this leaf out though. Even though there are leaves at the top, I kind of want to put something else instead of that, so that it kind of goes with these other things that's going on. Put this one, I think this one would be good. But I'm gonna kind of put it like that, a little bit over this box, because I can do that. That's just where I put my Agenda 52. Alright, I said I wanted to put a little bit of this washi down here at the bottom. I'm just going to put it on this box. Let me get rid of this line, because it will show through. I probably should have went ahead and gone all the way over. Let me see if I can get this up without messing it up. And I know part of the washi will be covered, but that's okay. I don't mind that. And then I could put a little bit of this down here. And if you do want to check out Grand Plans, she's on Etsy. It is a print and cut shop. And I do want to say this because I try to say it in all of the videos where I print and cut. My paper is not that great, so the things don't look as good as they could. Alright, I'm going to take my slice tool and I'm going to cut that right at the edge of that paper. And I can just wrap that on there, and I can use that little bit for something else if I choose to. And I don't waste that much. I know I probably should have done that with the other up top, but there was less that I was taking off. And I did get that a little tiny bit crooked. So I can trim that off. Alright. I know it's not the same as that side, but that's okay. This box is not used for the same thing this box is used for. So, that is the way it's going to look. That's what I have. That's all I'm going to put on there. Trying to get the stuff out of the way that I've stuck everywhere so that I can show you what I'm doing. Alright, so since she told me to try cutting it, I can just take these just like I do with my Happy Planner. And this is pretty thick paper. If this was really super thin paper, I probably wouldn't have done that. And that does seem to make it easier. But like I said, I'm going to wait before I do any more until she tells me, yeah, that's what I was talking about, or no, don't do that again. Whichever one she tells me. I kind of feel like I need something right here because I have something in those two, but I have that box there. I think I'll put something in anyway, something small. Let's see. I don't have a lot of small ones. Maybe one of these. Okay, yeah. I'll do this flower. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, so that's the way it's going to look for this coming week. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Kind of also feel like I should have put the animals somewhere else, but that's alright. I didn't do it. And as I say with every one of my spreads, if I don't like the way it turns out at the end, like if I don't like the way I did this washi, I just don't have to do the washi like that again. I can just choose not to try that anymore, or to tweak it in some way that maybe I would like better. You don't have to be stuck in one format of how you do things unless you really like that format. There's some things for this planner that I just don't change because I don't need it to change. Now, that's for this year. Starting next year, I'm probably going to do my planning a little bit different because I'm going to be using a different style of planner for my social media, and I'll be using most likely this binder, the Agenda 52 and Agenda 52 inserts for my faith, but I'll go over that later. So if you would like to see what I plan on using, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. So, this is the way it's going to be. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I probably should have covered that up too, but whatever, it's fine. I'm just going to live with it. It does have those colors in the washi. That's my excuse this time. So, thank you again for hanging out with me. If you like it, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Remember, I don't only do planner videos, I also do all sorts of other things. Cooking, cleaning, just grocery hauls, whatever is going on in my life. That's what I do. Share this with a friend if you think someone would enjoy it. But most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.